Hello everybody, I'm Dragma here for another mod showcase, this time on the Twilight Forest mod. Now, before I start, I'm not going to be going over everything, but I am going to be going over what I feel is the most important stuff. And also, I'm sorry that I haven't made the videos the past few days. I want to do daily uploads, I just kind of forgot. I'm trying to get better at it, but it's a slow process for me. But let's just start with the mobs here. These are just the normal mobs. Though I'm actually gonna get a sword, one of the swords. So there we go. Just start. There's the wild boar, the bighorn sheep. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, these come in all different colors because they're for the quest ram. Wild deer, red cap. There's swarm spiders. These ones are pretty cool. If you hit them, okay, there's something that happens with them, where they spawn a bunch of other spiders. The skeleton druid. This one's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure it shoots stuff at you. Hostile wolf. Pretty simple, just like a wolf, but I'm sure it attacks you. Twilight wraith. It's like a Vex, but stronger. And hedge spider from the hedge maze. Pretty cool. I guess I'll put that back. And then the second row. Well, yeah, whatever. Starting with the penguin. Spawn, I'm pretty sure on glaciers or stuff like that. Tiny birds. Pretty tiny. And they're birds. Forest squirrel. Also pretty tiny, but squirrel. Forest bunny. Also pretty tiny, but has a little bit more health. Forest raven. Looks pretty cool. Has a decent bit of health for its size. Quite a bit. Kobolds. Weird little blue monkey imp things. Mosquito swarms. Yeah. I don't like mosquitoes at all. I hate mosquitoes. Death tomes from the Lich Tower, I think. Got a decent bit of health. And the Minotaur. These are spawn in the labyrinth. The Minoshrooms labyrinth. As you probably know if you've watched mod reviews of Twilight Forest before. Or playthroughs. Putting them back in the same order in case for some reason like the video doesn't work and I have to re-record. Okay, now we're starting off with a fire beetle. Pretty big. Sets you on fire, as you'd probably guessed. The slime beetle. I think this one slows you down a lot. The pinch beetle. Sure, it just does a lot of damage and holds you, I think. Holds you in the air, I think. Maze slime from the maze. Yeah, different sizes. I think I said from the maze, from the labyrinth. Of course, there's smaller ones. Okay, I don't like slimes. I mean, I kind of do, but I don't like having to get rid of them. The red cap sapper. Assume it's a special variety of red cap. Yes, it is. Pretty cool. The Mist Wolf. Pretty big. Scary. So that's that. And the King Spider. This could be considered a mini boss, I think, but it's not considered a boss. A skeleton druid and a giant spider. Yeah. Just like a jockey, like a spider jockey. Fireflies, just like little orbs. Yeah. And Carmite Ghastling. Okay, we're starting to get the Carmite stuff from the Urghast Tower. Yeah. Pretty small. Smaller than a normal Ghast. Same health, I think so. Wait, I don't remember how I put this. Where's the fire beetle? Oh, I already put that there. Okay, yeah. So just ignore my stupidity. Now, most of these, I think, are ones from the tower. From the Carmite Ghast Guard. Pretty big, pretty huge, and quite a bit of health. Sorry if you hear stuff in the background. Carmite Golem. Pretty cool. Sorta similar to an Iron Golem. Not as much health, probably not as strong in general. Tower Wood Borer. Like little silverfish from the tower. Carmite Broodling, so a little spider thing. Okay, I think those were all the ones from the tower. The Block and Chain Goblin now, this is pretty cool, I think. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's got lots of armor, quite a bit of armor, but... Then there's the Goblin Knight. This is just says lower Goblin Knight, but it spawns both of them. Looks like just one thing, but... Yeah. Has quite a bit of health, but when you kill this part, the other part's still there. It's actually two. That's pretty cool. The Helmet Crab. Haven't seen this one yet. Oh yeah. These just literal helmet crabs, of course. And Yetis. This is of course, like minions to one of the bosses, if you've seen Twilight Forest, and if you've done Twilight Forest before. Yeah, Winter Wolf. Again, just a big, kind of creepy wolf. So, yeah. And now we're getting close to the end. Including these three really weird ones that I'll have on my own. I think they're like work in progress kinda. But Snow Guardian looks pretty cool. Doesn't have too much health though. Stable Ice Core. Whoa, it looks cool. Little blaze-like face. And got a bit of health. Decent bit of health. Unstable Ice Core. Jesus, instead of their... Okay, that's cool. Jeez, it's like freaking out and stretching and exploded, and now there's green lime terracotta everywhere. Okay. Now there's a cave troll. Looks pretty gross and got a bit of health. Giant miner. These are just automatically your skin. Minecraft skin. So got a lot of health, obviously. Drops a giant pickaxe, literally and figuratively, and literally, whatever. Armored giant, armored version, of course. It's supposed to be iron armor, but it looks a bit dark. Just lighting stuff. Sorry if you can hear my clicking. I was doing really loud clicks there for a second. Drops a giant sword. Ice crystal, another ice one. Yeah, not too impressive, but still pretty cool. And on to the strange things. Harbinger cube, whatever that is. I'll spawn it over here. I checked it out before the mod and before I did the mod review, and yeah, it's kind of weird, but cool name. I just like the word harbinger. Creepy. Adherent. I don't know what NYAI means, but it looks pretty awesome, in my opinion. There's the roving cube. I realized what this was when I was playing around with the items, but like this, it just doesn't seem to be anything really. But that's that. So on to the armor. Put it from least protective overall to most protective. So there's the phantom stuff, phantom helm, phantom plate. Together it's only 9 armor. So since there's only 2 pieces, that's why I put it as least, because it is least. But Naga scale has tunic and leggings, 13 armor total, pretty good. I'm pretty sure the reason they all have like more armor on the legs than the body, I think, is this thing where you put the armor value for the body, and the legs, but it like switches them, like same with the helmet and boots, switches them. I'm not too sure about that though. I have no clue, and I don't know the person who developed the mod or anything. But then there's the Arctic stuff, the Arctic armor set. It's actually pretty good, even though it doesn't look like it'd be very great. But it does pretty good armor. Total like 16, I think, armor points. And the Ironwood, just the exact same, except it has enchantments, so that's why it's higher. Enchantments by default, like even out of this menu, I got it came with enchantments. There's the Knightly stuff, which has more armor, like equivalent to diamond, I think, or at least the legs are equivalent to diamond chestplate, and I think the same vice versa with the chestplate. And then there's the Steel Leaf, which again is the same, but it has enchantments. I just kind of realized Iron, Wood, and Steel Leaf. And then there's the Yeti armor, which, I think I maybe should have switched it with that. I didn't realize, but I actually know, because it's got better enchantments, I'd say. So I'm not sure where those would be in relationship to each other. But then I put fiery stuff at the top because that's the highest base armor value. So if I go into just in case I go into survival mode, I'll be wearing this. Weapons from weakest to strongest, except not with the bows. Those are just random order. But giant sword, which is pretty giant. Same with the pickaxe, but I'm not really going to show that. Then the Ironwood sword, 6 damage. Steel Leaf sword, looting 2. Knightly sword, same damage, but it does extra damage to armored enemies, so put it above. Ice sword, 7.5 damage, pretty good. Then fiery sword, of course, burns targets and 8 damage. And then I put 9 glass swords, because they do 40 flipping damage, but they only have 1 use, 1 durability. So in creative mode, I'm pretty sure they just have infinite like everything else. Why wouldn't they? So then there's the tri-bow, the seeker bow, the ice bow, and the ender bow. I'll show all these. I'll just use... I like the giant. I like using giants, so... easy to hit, for sure. Well, first of all, glass sword, overpowered. And giant pickaxe, I guess I'll show. But then there is the tri-bow, which shoots 3 arrows. Pretty pretty easy to guess. That was weird. There. The seeker bow, which is supposed to like actually go straight for the target even if you miss, but I guess it doesn't really work because like on a different world, the only thing it would do is sometimes bounce off the target, rather than actually look for them. But yeah, it does pretty basic bow damage. The ice bow, it does a bit more damage, and as you can see, it literally freezes them in place. Well, I think it does more damage, I'm not sure. It looks like is doing more. It's got ice crystals on everything. And then there's the ender bow, which, say, there's a giant down here, and I want to get down there, and I also want the giant to take a little bit of damage. Oops, that didn't hit him, but no, yeah, it didn't fall, but like it switches place with it. If you time it good, then you can make things like fall or something, or just go to wherever they are if it's more strategic. Let's see how much damage it does. I'm not sure. But yeah, if you're in creative mode flying around, you can use it well. That's great. But I will be keeping the tri-bow in my inventory. Maybe I shouldn't have taken these actually out of the chest in case I have to redo this video, which I hope I don't, but that's fine. It's only a few items. So now these are the Scepters. I really like the Scepters. I didn't used to really like the Scepters, but now I really like the Scepters. Oh yeah, I didn't kill the penguin. Sorry, penguin. Scepter of Life Draining. Yeah, I'm like 99.999% sure it heals you when you do that. It just kills any mob. And it doesn't do that much damage that quickly, but it does a fair bit. And it heals you, so. And there's a Scepter of Twilight, which is pretty much just super cool, shoot ender pearl kind of things that just don't get affected by gravity. Just destroys all the enemies. Does a bit of damage. And this one, the Zombie Scepter. They have a certain amount of uses before you have to repair them with stuff. But if you're in creative mode, you can do this with the Zombie Scepter. Eventually, I guess, or something, they start burning and then slowly die, but they're pretty cool. If you have like a huge army like this, you can have them take out a Minos room in seconds, which is one of the bosses, so that's pretty cool. Oh, speaking of bosses, I forgot to actually show the bosses. I'm stupid. Though, I think I was going to show them in the dimension anyway, the Twilight Forest dimension. You can also use your stuff on them, so like, if you have an army of zombies, zombie minions helping you, and you get low on health somehow, just drain some life from them. They still won't attack you. I wonder if these will go away on peaceful mode, because I kind of made a lot of them. No, they will not. They should start burning eventually. Well, maybe if they fought like the Hydra, they'd probably die, but yeah, now some of them are burning. They're not all burning yet, though. Maybe I can do more of them at once like this. Yeah, it really messes up the chat. Yeah, even command block output on false doesn't do anything to that since it's not commands? I would know because I have it on. Because, well, I'll tell you about that in just a little bit. So the scepters are pretty cool. I like them. Then all the trees in the mod. Yeah. I like trees. I'll get some bone meal. If you hear an alarm in the background, just ignore that. Here's a sickly Twilight oak sapling. Looks pretty much like an oak tree except the log. There's the canopy tree sapling. I'm pretty sure this is like basically the most common tree in the Twilight forest. I think. Twilight mangrove sapling. Yeah, it's like a mangrove tree, kinda. Dark wood. Looks pretty cool. Geez, it like blocks out the sky. Yeah, I know which one what biome that's from. But robust Twilight oak sapling. It's like the sickly one, except better, I guess. Geez, okay, it's pretty big too. Yeah, it's pretty big. It's not humongous, but it's definitely got a lot more blocks than normal Minecraft trees, even if it is hollow on the inside. Yeah, no jungle tree has more blocks than this. But the tree of time, so I like just saying there is a Minecraft mod that there's literally a tree that's like millions and millions of blocks. Like the leaves go like beyond the like 20 like many chunks each way. Tree of time, yeah, pretty cool. Not sure if it does anything special. Probably. I probably just don't know about it. But on to the next trees. Tree of transformation, miner's tree, sorting tree, and rainbow oak. That's pretty visible everywhere. But the tree of transformation here. Yeah, it's pretty small, pretty cool looking though. Yeah, same with the tree of time. It's got the special little block there. It's the miner's tree sapling, but I see it looks like a pickaxe. Maybe you can make some sort of cool pickaxe with it, but whatever. Sorting tree. I don't know everything about this mod, as you can see. Sorting tree. Yeah, when I hear, it's really small, but when I hear sorting tree, I just think sorting hat from Harry Potter. Even though I don't like Harry Potter that much. I mean, it's good, but not great. Come on, rainbow oak. Let's see you grow. Oh, there we go. That was quick. Well, it's a rainbow oak, I guess. Yay. On to my favorite stuff in the mod. I'm gonna start with this block and chain. Right click it. It just throws out a block and chain. It does 10 damage, so it's pretty strong. And it breaks blocks. Breaks blocks pretty nice. Look at that. Jeez. Look, a lot of blocks. And then here's the crumble horn. I covered up this area because I used it on it earlier, but this is what it does. Yeah, I already did a little bit under it. That's why it turns like stone into cobblestone, cobblestone into gravel, gravel into just nothing. I think it also works on some other blocks. It doesn't work on grass, I see, but maybe I doubt it works on dirt. Oh, it does. It just breaks dirt, but it doesn't touch grass. Okay, that's interesting. Does it do anything to paths? I'm not sure. Yeah, it doesn't. But it does some pretty cool stuff. I really like it. And then this one's pretty cool. The Moonworm Queen. You can just launch these moonworms that make light, a little bit of light at anything. Just say it's dark in here, even though it's not, 'cause that, but let's pretend it is. Just boom. like over here. Oh, yeah, and if you right click, it just places it instantly. If you actually right click on the block, but you can shoot it too, so it's pretty cool. And finally, the Cube of Annihilation. This is, I guess, what the thing, something from before does. If you right click and hold this, it shoots out this thing, and it just destroys anything in its path. It goes to a certain distance from you, and it's destroying all that. Yep. And if you stop holding right click, it's a little bit buggy, I guess, but it's supposed to come right back to you. I'll just hit it against the water, because when you does that, it comes back to you. And in case you're wondering, if you have it come back to you while you're underwater, which I think the only way to do, because of how it works, is to actually hit it in the water and then hit it to the water and then go in the water. It comes to you anyway. Yeah, I've done it when I went into deeper water than that, but it's pretty awesome. It just destroys everything. Yeah, as you can see, I used it a bit earlier. Like everywhere. Yeah, earlier it was coming back to me just fine, but now it doesn't seem to be working. Well, I mean, most of the time it was coming back just fine. There we go. So that's pretty cool. And on to the actual... Wait, there's one more chest, I think. Yep, one more chest over here, and then I'll also get the bosses. Oh yeah, these are just structures that I guess you can spawn in creative mode. I don't know, they don't have like actual names saying what they are. I'm pretty sure this one's a Naga maze, but which I guess is like a Naga, not maze, but I'm not sure. But I'll just spawn these in while we're in there if I can't find all the structures, and I'll probably do it anyway. But or the bosses, just get rid of some of this stuff that I don't really need. I'll put I'll put this back in here. Then I'll have enough enough space for the bosses. And so what you do is, and for this you can't have day cycle on false. That's why I have a command block constantly running times at 6,000. But that's one weird thing. It won't work if you have it won't make the portal if you have day cycle on false. So basically, you surround a pool of water with flowers or saplings or plants. I don't think plain grass works though. I did make it really cool before, but I was trying to figure out how it didn't work, which was because I had the daylight thing on. But so eventually I just tried this and I didn't set it back. But you basically make this, you throw diamond in there, and boom, portal. I hope this doesn't take a long time to get there. Oh geez, it seems like this video has been pretty long. Hope not. Yeah, I hope this doesn't take like 5 minutes. Now, if I was able to edit stuff and to edit videos good, then for you guys this would take 2 seconds or so. But I am not good at this, and I am also not good at making showcases because I didn't make the portal before and didn't go in, so it still takes forever. Sorry if this takes a little while. You can probably just skip ahead. Yeah, just skip ahead to when it's finished. Yeah, this was a mistake. I hope this does not happen again. I mean, I don't think I'll let it happen in future showcases. In the meanwhile, can you hear that? It was just me clicking my mouse really loudly. Here we go. Now it's coming in. That wasn't too long. Yeah, these are pretty common trees. And I guess they're not necessarily the most common. Oh, and there's a lich tower right there. I guess my magic map was right, even though it was showing the Twilight Forest even in the overworld. Oh, so I guess maybe since I opened it in the overworld, it doesn't actually register in the actual Twilight Forest map. So here's a lich tower. The Naga is supposed to be the first boss you fight. So I'll just see if this spawns in the Naga thing. Oh, I guess these don't actually do anything. Yeah, I didn't check this before I actually did this. So I guess these I guess they'll change the model of this and then make them like trophies. I thought they were creative mode structure spawners, so if you were yelling at me the whole time that I had them in my inventory, yeah, I get it. But before we go there should be a Naga pretty close by. Let me see. If I spawned over here and that's that way, if I go past it and then somewhere, I should be able to find one. Let me see if. Let me just get a new one. Sorry. Oh, I guess this is different anyway. Well, looks like there's a Naga over here. Probably be a good one. Pretty close by. Just wanted to show the actual structures of the bosses. Yeah, right here. A big Naga courtyard or whatever. Naga's pretty cool, if I say so myself. Gotta hit its head or else it doesn't take damage. I guess the bow is being glitchy. But, I guess it's kind of lagging a little bit. But yeah, it's decently. I think it's supposed to be a little bit faster than this. But as you like deal damage, the segments like explode, and when there's less segments, it's faster. But yeah, this one's lagging out, I guess. And the bow's shooting like an inch. So yeah, it's registering me only pulling back a tiny bit, except then. So let's just put it out as misery. There we go. And now we can go back to the Lich Tower. We can see. It's pretty cool. Let's see if that. No. Okay, I guess stuff isn't really working very well right now. But this is definitely going to be a pretty darn long video, I can tell. I mean, it already is. So, that's how I can tell. Oh yeah, I forgot to give me night vision. If you guys haven't been able to see very well, sorry. I can see pretty well in the actual outside area without night vision. Okay, that time the book kind of worked. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff around. Actually, I feel like the staircase should be bigger than this, like wider, but whatever. There's a bunch of different parts that branch off, and I just flew right up to the top. Twilight Lich. And as you can see, projectiles and melee bounces off him. So you got to like deflect his own stuff back at him. His own shots. I think you might just be able to use the Scepter though if you're in creative mode and already have it. Yeah. Destroys his shields. Then when you've destroyed his shields, you can just hit him like any other boss. Drop some good stuff, a trophy, the Scepter, yeah. And then next in line is the minnow shroom, which I'm not sure I'll be able to find the labyrinth on the map. I'm not sure, but yeah, it doesn't look like I can find that. But it's fine, because I'll just spawn him. It's got a pretty cool labyrinth, like indestructible, stuff like that, but it's not that hard. Like, the actual boss isn't too much to say about it, not too special. Charges at you with a big diamond axe that he drops. The Minnow Shroom's axe, or whatever, Minotaur axe. Also drops Meat Stroganoff, or whatever. Does 8 damage, extra damage while you charge with it, which I think you hold it back and then, like, shoot forward. Then the Hydra. I really want to find the Hydra swamp. That'd be cool. Not sure if I can, though. I'll look for it, though. Sorry if this is slow. See a few other bosses on the map. I don't know what the boss in, like, the bottom right corner of the map is. I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, wait, let me see. This is a little not forest part. What is, oh, that's like a castle, I think. I'm not talking about that, that's another lich tower, but on the map, I think way over in the very top right corner is like supposed to be a castle, which is part of an update that it doesn't have anything in it yet. Now let's see what this stuff is. I think this is like, yeah, just a pretty, I think there's cave trolls or whatever there. Jeez, these are weird. Yeah, there's a weird castle kind of thing. Jeez, it's big. Got like weird runes on it. Fancy. Okay, it's not that big, but okay. Oh, I guess this is what I was looking at on the map, not anything else. And there's giants here. Okay. Well, I'm going to go back to a normalish area. I wish I could find the Hydra thing, the Hydra area. It's really cool, pretty cool. It's like in a fiery swamp that you catch on fire if you don't have certain thing in, whatever. But it's like a cave, like hollowed out, kinda, like half a cave, kinda, but hollowed out, and the Hydra's inside, and there's like all kind of ores. But here is the Hydra. Pretty cool. If you hit its heads, yeah, it does damage to the ground. But I want to hit its head so that it does its special little Hydra thing. Because, of course, it's a Hydra. Okay, come on, hit it inside its mouth. I think that's how you do it. Well, it's being really laggy, like I said, but, oh, there we go. Never mind. I got one. You see, because it's a Hydra, one head gone, and it's still being slow and laggy, but it's fine. Come on. There we go. One and two heads grow back. There we go. Okay, now I can't hit it. Okay, well, this is not going how I planned. Not really. But if you get it down to 0 health, of course, it dies. Well, should have gotten like a sword that has. I should have used a command block to get a sword that does like infinite damage, or like thousands of damage, whatever. Because even with this 40 damage sword, it's not really doing much. I think you're supposed to hit the heads with the heads while the mouth is open. Yeah, that's how you do all the damage. There we go. And that's what happens when you kill the Hydra, folks. And it drops all kinds of stuff there. You use like the fiery blood, including Hydra chops, which are like really good food in the mod, but drops fiery blood and stuff, which you can use to make the armor and the sword. But on to the next boss. I think the Hydra is the best and probably the hardest. The Night Phantom, it's technically classified as a boss on like the wiki, but it's not really a boss. Yeah. It drops some pretty good stuff, I guess. Then there's the Urgast, which we might be able to find. I don't think so though. Well, we might if we go down this way. Like I said, I'm not sure what that boss is down there, and it looks like it's a pretty dark forest area. Dark colored area, so let's just see. Maybe there's an Urgast there. It's kind of slow, but whatever. Oh jeez. Oh jeez, there's a tree all the way up here. Oh, it's probably the night thing. Yeah, I'm sure it's probably the place for the night that I was just talking about. But this is definitely the right biome. I think. Yeah, because these are leaves. So this is the right biome to find the Hydra. To find the, not Hydra, the Urgast. Maybe this is it, though it looks more like a Yeti. So I don't know why there'd be a Yeti here. Nope, this is the tower, okay. Found the Urgast tower. Gosh, this is a really long video. I'm sorry. Well, maybe this will make up for the fact that there probably won't be another video today. Sorry. But yeah, tower, it's pretty complicated how you go through it and stuff. And top is true, but I don't know why there's not an Urgast here, but I will spawn one. Okay, never mind, there is one. Right there. Yeah, it's pretty big and awesome and cool. This and the Hydra are like the best bosses, I'd say, in the mod. My favorite, at least. Just really, really lagging me. Not my frame per second, but just everything else. Let me see. Hitboxes, F3 and B. Okay, so that didn't help, really. Maybe it does just get hit all there. Usually hitboxes don't actually display where you can hit them, though. Maybe this one does, though. Though. Okay, that's... Okay, I don't really need to kill it to show you for you to get the point, for sure. And then here in the Did I drop it? I think I might have dropped it. I can get a new one. And should be over here? Yes, this way. This way to the Alpha Yeti. Gonna pass all this stuff. And yeah, I think this is where an Alpha Yeti is over here. Not the little hill on the map, 'cause like right here is a hollow hill. You can kind of see where the ground is glitched. There's like kobolds and other stuff in there, and there's lots of awesome ores. Pretty huge hollow area. And the Alpha Yeti thing should be over here. Should be, it says I'm like right on top of it, so I'm assuming this giant hill is, yeah. It's like a tent over there or something. Yeah, there's lots of Yetis in here. And the Alpha Yeti should be somewhere. Yeah, there. There's the Alpha Yeti. Pretty big. Pretty strong, but not that crazy. I'm going by the order of progression in the mod, though, by the way, because you have to, like, beat certain bosses to get to the next ones. And this is the order set out in the wiki. So not necessarily from easiest to hardest, I'd have to say, or even from weakest to strongest. That is it's a pretty big tree, but here we go. Yeah, here's the glaciers, and heading straight for the Snow Queen's palace, or whatever. Yeah, it's pretty big and cool. Pretty sure the one I saw before was a lot bigger, like in a other mod review, or maybe not review, but playthrough. Who knows? Let's try to find the Snow Queen. Why is this just a big solid block? Let's see. This seems like a big solid block too, except going down. Ice cores. Pretty good stuff in there. Glass sword with sharpness 3. Maybe I should have taken that. Just a little bit more damage than the current sword I have. Okay, let me see if I can find it. Should have a boss bar, but I'm not sure where it's supposed to spawn. Maybe over here. Maybe here. No, don't look like it. Yeah, so I'll just do it over here. I'll just spawn it over here. It's not a big deal. Snow Queen. You know what the place looks like, pretty much. Yeah, pretty cool boss. Evil Elsa. So, yeah. I guess that's all I really had to show for the mod. Hope you guys enjoyed, and, well, bye.